Привет, это Пазл, и прямо сейчас идет празднование десятилетия Dying Light. Да, первой части уже 10 лет, вот так летит время, и разработчики проводят большое количество стримов прямо сейчас, вспоминают легендарные моменты и всячески пытаются порадовать фанатов. Но самое главное, что недавно в интернете появилась информация, что оригинальный первый Dying Light может получить обновление или даже лучше сказать NEXT-GEN Update. И это косвенно подтвердили сами разработчики, даже Таймон Смиктала, директор разработки, вышел на стрим с одним из блогеров и просто сказал, что да, мы делаем NEXT-GEN Update. Скорее всего, этот апдейт мы получим для PS5, Xbox и ПК. Ну и в целом, видимо, игра получит новые текстуры, улучшенное освещение и все в таком духе. Однако это не все. На данном этапе разработчики решили праздновать юбилей в течение всего февраля. И в это празднование войдут различные игровые режимы, такие как низкая гравитация, двойной опыт, Супер Крейн и другие режимы просто для веселья игроков, и чтобы они могли взглянуть на игру по-новому, вернуться туда, чисто получить какой-то фан. Однако, скорее всего, все эти празднования закончатся каким-то большим анонсом. И как многие думают, это и будет ремастер первого Dying Light. Также разработчики обрадовали фенов, что это обновление будет бесплатным. Но другая радостная новость — это то, что разработчики даже позвали оригинального композитора, который написал вот этот прекрасный саундтрек на фоне этого видео, и он напишет еще несколько композиций для этого NEXT-GEN апдейта. То есть появится новая классная музыка. А еще старый саундтрек будет улучшен, и мы получим как бы ремастер-версию музыки в игре. То есть это еще круче, потому что музыка незабываемая, и я, честно говоря, считаю, что это один из лучших саундтреков вообще в истории игр. Еще один важный момент, что игра, скорее всего, не поменяется геймплейно. Мы, вероятно, получим большое количество нового оружия, возможно, даже какие-то новые маленькие сайд-квесты. Мы знаем, что Techland всегда не скупая, всегда не жалеет себя и делает много нового такого мелкого контента. Но в первую очередь это будет ремастер именно качества игры. То есть подтягивание графона под современные стандарты, а также звука, света и всего в этом духе. И знаете, что интересно? Даже сейчас, если мы взглянем на статистику Steam, первая часть игры более популярна, чем вторая. И игрокам явно очень нравится возвращаться в Харан постоянно. И я очень надеюсь, что все, что я сегодня вам рассказал, сбудется. К тому же это как бы практически официальная информация. Они напрямую об этом не говорят, но в различных интервью, стримах они как бы подтверждают. И прямо сейчас точной даты, как я уже сказал, к сожалению, нет. Вероятно, разработчики готовят это в виде сюрприза ближе к концу месяца, ближе к концу празднований. И я лично не против подождать, пусть это будет сюрпризом. Знаете, в этой компании Techland, я уверен, ребята никогда не подводили, и даже в самых тяжелых ситуациях, когда у них слили игру, они продолжают делать шедевры, выпускать новый контент для игр, которым уже под 10 лет. И по сути, таких разработчиков на рынке-то больше-то и нет. Поэтому ждем новостей, надеемся, что разработчики действительно это делают. И если вы не видели празднование самого юбилея, то я специально вставлю это видео с официального канала разработчиков, и вы можете просто взять вкусной еды, хороший напиток и погрузиться в просмотр на следующие 20 минут. Я сделаю автоматические субтитры, если вам интересно, будете как бы переведенную версию смотреть. Я буду держать вас в курсе на этом канале всех новостей, касаемых Dying Light, поэтому не забудьте подписаться, если еще не сделали, а пока можете насладиться празднованием юбилея прямо в этом видео. Или, если хотите, перейдите на официальный канал разработчиков, посмотрите там. Приятного просмотра, народ, всего крутого и счастливо!
Welcome everyone. We hope you're in the mood to celebrate because we certainly are. Today is a massive day for us. 10 years ago we introduced Dying Light and Kyle Crane to the world.
We've got a lot planned, but first we want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have made Dying Light what it is. We wouldn't be here without you, so here is a little gift from us.
Here's to another 10 years of zombie killing.
Thank you for 10 amazing years.
10 years, guys. Stay human.
Thank you.
10 years, huh?
10 years down.
Thank you all for being such an amazing community.
Thank you for 10 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We wouldn't be here without you.
You're the best, and we love you.
Thank you for 10 years. Who's game for another decade?
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us.
You're the best.
Hello and happy 10th anniversary Dying Light community. My goodness, I cannot believe it's been a decade. A decade ago that I got to be a part of this game that I didn't know what I was sitting on until it came out. And then for the last decade, I've heard from all of you on social media and when we meet in person, how much you have enjoyed playing Dying Light. To this day, the replayability is amazing. It's impacted my life in a way that I could have never imagined. In the fact that 10 years later, here we are, getting ready to come back again with Dying Light the Beast coming summer 2025. I cannot wait for you guys to see what we have in store with that. So thank you to Techland for letting me voice Kyle Crane to begin with, let alone again, and thank you to the community for your ongoing support, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what's happening with Dying Light the Beast, and in the meantime, just watch out for those bags of rusty knives.
Hi, my name is Jonah Scott, and I voice Aiden Caldwell in Dying Light 2. I'm here at the absolutely gorgeous Garden of the Gods in Colorado for the holidays. But the important part of what I'm about to say is happy 10th anniversary. You've been a part of my life for 10 years. It was the first game that I played when I moved to Los Angeles. I played it on console for hundreds of hours, and then I pivoted over to PC, and that's when I got the call from George Ledoux to voice scratch vocals in Dying Light 2's beta phase, their vertical slice, and I realized in seeing all of the script, this is the sequel to Dying Light, the game that I've been playing for hundreds of hours. So in every session, I would beg them, a true story, I would beg them to voice Aiden in the actual game. I didn't know where I was going to go. I followed my voiceover career in other directions, and then after a little bit of auditioning and then some hemming and hawing from Techland, they came back to me and they're like, you know what? Yeah, you're our Aiden. And that brought a tear to my eye. So I literally cannot thank you, Techland, the community, everybody in Poland, everybody on Discord, everybody on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and Blue Sky and everything all across social media. Thank you guys so much for having me as Aiden, for everything. And Techland, you're gonna put me and Roger in a room together at some point, right? He's my hero. You're gonna make it so that we're gonna interact and I can actually meet him, right? Because I've never met him in my life. Please make that happen. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Stay human, okay?
Today, we'll take a trip down memory lane to reminisce about the early days of Dying Light. Then, we'll let you know how we plan to celebrate the anniversary in Dying Light and Dying Light 2 Stay Human.
And finally, we'll give you a glimpse into the future with Dying Light the Beast and a little surprise.
But there wouldn't be a future without a past. Even after a decade of Dying Light, you still find ways to surprise us with your creativity and passion. From fan art to cosplay, gameplay videos to music covers, you've done it all. To thank you, we have prepared a short compilation of some of your work.
My God, are you serious?
I christen you a citizen of Villador.
Timon, you were here when Dying Light was born, right?
Yes, I was, yes.
Okay, so what do you remember from that time?
Well, first of all, I don't think we realized what we were creating. Dying Light revolutionized the open-world survival horror genre with the combination of FPP parkour, melee combat, day and night experiences, and a lot of scares. We were a small team back then, but we put our heart and soul into the game.
And we brought back one of those original team members, this time to work on something extra special. His compositions have been streamed millions of times. Please welcome Paweł Błaszczak, the composer of Dying Light. Hey Paweł.
Hey Pauli.
I'm very happy that we can celebrate this 10th anniversary with you, and I heard that you prepared a special anniversary track on that occasion, and can you tell us more about it?
Yes, I can. It is great that I can be here. Timon contacted me a couple of weeks ago and asked me to doing special new track for the celebrating 10 years of Dying Light. And first I started dig my old hard disk to find old track, old music. First track which I found was Horizon. And when I started reconstructing it, because it was missing some files, it was, something not working well, and it took me some time to make all this thing working. And when I start first time working and hearing this track in whole, it was really great. It
Nostalgic.
was really nostalgic, and it's really like I am back 10 years.
And just so people reach out to you and say that they enjoyed the original soundtrack?
Yes, in matter of fact, the people contacted me almost every day on YouTube channel and other social media and tell me how they like music from the Dying Light. It is a little bit unexpected for me, but because it was 10 years ago. But it's really happy, and it's very rewarding for me.
And they for sure tell you what's their favorite track, but what is your favorite track?
My favorite track is, of course, Horizon, but I also love the track when player climbing the antenna.
Okay.
Since I am a little bit afraid of heights. So when I was composing this track, I was thinking that it should be kind of, epic, because you are able to see whole Haran city from this antenna.
Okay guys, you heard that we have a new anniversary track. You'll be able to find it on Spotify. Thank you, Pavel, for joining me today.
And also thank you for having me.
The anniversary composition is just one of many things prepared for our celebrations.
And there is more reasons to celebrate, as I have something we've been waiting until this stream to announce. The Dying Light franchise has officially hit over 45 million players. Now, let's take a look at what you zombie slayers have done this decade.
With today being such a big celebration, we don't want anyone to miss out on the party. So for the very first time, Dying Light 2 Stay Human is available for only $19.99 on Steam. That's 67% off. And if you've not yet visited Haran, you can grab the original Dying Light at a great discount as well. And now anniversary celebrations. Let's kick it off with Dying Light. Starting today, you can enjoy Hyper Mode and double XP and complete goals that will reward you with golden weapons.
And for the next 4 weeks, we'll be bringing back more fan-favorite events and more goals. So send your enemies flying and check back in the next week to see what awaits.
And there's more. Right now, you'll be able to claim a 10th anniversary skin bundle as a free DLC for a limited time. And on top of this, there is a section of items being added to the armory, so head to the Pilgrim Outpost to check them out.
But that's still not all. Even after 10 years, we are working on a new update for the game. It still looks great, but we wanted to squeeze a little bit more out of it. Free for all Dying Light owners, the 10th anniversary update will increase the visual quality and will feature a remastered soundtrack, including the new composition by Paweł Błaszczak.
The update will be available very soon, so follow us on social media to be the first to check it out when it drops.
And of course, we haven't forgotten that Dying Light 2 Stay Human is also celebrating its 3rd anniversary next week. Starting on the 5th, over the next 3 weeks, we'll be tasking you with completing anniversary bounties on Pilgrim Outpost for exclusive rewards from the original Dying Light.
And on February 19th, we will release the anniversary update that brings back the Tower Raid. And this time, it's going to be permanent and accessible directly from the main menu.
So Tower Raid is a co-op-focused roguelite mode where you have one goal. Choose 1 out of 4 characters, make it to the top of the tower and grab the loot waiting for you. Each run mixes up the floor combinations, obstacles, modifiers and goals, so you will have to adapt quickly or be zombie food. On top of the permanent version of Tower Raid, the update will address a number of additional issues raised by the community and more.
As you can see, we've got lots of going on in both games.
So for all the information, check out our dedicated anniversary page.
And now the time has come to talk about Dying Light the Beast. So please welcome lead producer Szymon Strauss.
Hey Szymon, ready to talk about Dying Light the Beast?
Hey Timon, for sure, bring it on.
Okay, so as you know, when we work on every Dying Light game, we want the series to become the ultimate zombie experience, like the go-to zombie game. So how do you think the Beast builds on the previous entries in the series?
Well, that's actually a super simple question since we're discussing it almost every day in the studio. However, what we are trying to achieve here is to make sure that Dying Light the Beast is going to be a culmination of everything that we did for the last 10 years.
So combat, parkour, day-to-day experience, the gameplay formula from Dying Light 1 constantly evolves, and the Beast has it in its most advanced form. I think we can say that, for example, for parkour, we take the grounded physical feel from the first game, but combine it with a more technically advanced implementation from Dying Light to Stay Human. And for combat?
For combat, we are making sure that it's going to be immersive, visceral, brutal. You know, we're perfecting things like directional hit reactions or second-to-second gameplay, but at the same time, we are not forgetting about the gunplay. It became very important for the franchise as well, and new weapons such as grenade launcher or flamethrower that we showcased over the last trailer is going to be also a part of the game.
I like that you said immersive, because I think this is the key word.
Absolutely correct.
And I'm not sure if you will agree, but for me, it's most visible in the night experience. As you know, we want to push the Beast more towards horror, and we do it by pulling a lot of strings, like smart design tweaks, how we spawn zombies, to atmospheric sounds like ambience of branches snapping in the woods. For me, the experience that you get alone in the woods at night, it's completely different than what you experienced in the urban areas of Harran and Villedor.
Exactly, and this is, like you mentioned, it's all about this world, this environment, and right now it's completely handcrafted. So it's going to be memorable, it's going to be unique, believable, and every square inch of it just screaming out of it, you know? And this tourist location, tourist destination, which was once booming, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Right now it's overrun with zombie hordes, and it provides as a safe haven for a handful of lucky survivors.
And I think it's also important to say and emphasize that we're not just drawing from our experiences, we also listen to our players.
Absolutely.
Can you give an example of that?
For sure. Remember the Gamescom trailer?
Yes.
We showcased the car there, and we saw many comments under the videos that you would like to see also a first-person perspective camera for the car, and of course we're implementing it. It's going to be a part of the game as well.
Okay, and that's why it's so important to hear from you, because we really make an effort to listen to players' voices.
Correct.
For example, right now we hear what you say about the physics of drop kick and wall run jump, and we plan to make the necessary adjustments as we move forward with the production. And by the way, can we say where we are in the process?
Sure, we're wrapping up everything for the final rollout and making sure that we are going to be ready for its 2025 summer release.
And I know that many of you are super excited to see and hear Kyle again, and I have a short update on that. We have just finished recordings of Kyle's dialogues, of course, with the voice of Roger Craig Smith, and we'll soon have them implemented in the game.
Voiceovers are super important, but at the same time, we cannot forget about the character design, about mentioned moveset and animations, even his one-liners, you know? So we're making sure that Kyle is going to feel like a Kyle. And actually, I must tell you that the team has really a blast seeing him returning to the franchise.
But also Kyle changed a little, right?
He did, yes.
He's more mature,
Yeah.
He went through a lot in Baron's Lab, also the events between Dying Light and Dying Light the Beast have impacted him. But at the same time, he's still a hero to people in need. He's still sarcastic in the face of danger.
Yeah, definitely. Kyle is going to be the same Kyle. So Kyle Crane is coming back. It's going to be the beloved character from the first instance of the franchise.
The badass Kyle, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is just a short glimpse of what we are working on, but we'll start sharing more very, very soon as the rollout to the release starts in full. So please stay tuned, and Szymon, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, man.
Thank you guys for the update. And if you don't want to miss anything, wishlist Dying Light the Beast on your platform of choice. And Timon, we have one more thing to talk about, right?
Exactly. the future of the franchise. Maybe it's not something you were expecting, so think of it as an anniversary surprise. You probably noticed that we updated the logo for Dying Light the Beast in our second trailer. This is not a one-off change, as today we are also updating the logos for our existing games. We want to be ready for the franchise plans by making sure all of our existing and future projects share the same visual identity.
And while the decade we are celebrating has been extremely rewarding, this is just the beginning. Now we enter a new era. Take a look.
Starting with this year, we will be bringing back improved seasonal events to Dying Light to Stay Human. You can also expect updates and features like graphical improvements, new rewards, and more to come this year, as we stay committed to actively supporting the game for 5 years after launch.
Millions of Dying Light fans would like to explore this universe through other formats. We're excited to announce that together with our partners, we are working on a second board game, new Dying Light comics, and some cool merch. Did I mention Volatile Plushie?
You didn't, but it's very cool.
Yeah, we are committed to bringing this zombie franchise to even more people.
This year, we are also releasing Dying Light the Beast, the next major game and the evolution of the Dying Light formula. But we are not stopping in 2025. In fact, we are already hard at work on what will come next. We have games in the Dying Light franchise across different platforms already in development or in concept and planning phases. Our goal is to make sure that Dying Light fans constantly have fresh zombie experiences to look forward to. We will share more about these long-term plans after the launch of the Beast.
There's certainly never been a better time to be a Dying Light fan.
And thank you for being one.
Whoa, that was a lot. And that's it for this episode of Dying to Know. We hope you enjoy all we have for you for the anniversary. You don't have to miss out on anything with massive discounts on Dying Light and Dying Light 2 Stay Human available for less than $20. Timon, any final words?
Of course, thank you, all of you, for being part of this journey with us. Here is to 10 more years. Cheers, na zdrowie.